Hey guys, Taro here bringing you a 1v1 today. We are on Kholodny Ferma, playing for you today. Spawning on the left is HelpingHans. Very well known player, one of the top guys, usually top 10 most factions. Playing against him though is Jove, playing as the British forces. And this guy recently attained rank 1 with every faction. A crazy, just unbelievable feat. Very impressive. And this is actually the last match of the ESL Kickoff Cup. So both these players are 6 wins, 0 losses. So whoever wins this one will be the winner of the ESL Kickoff Cup. I don't believe there's any prize money for this one though. Just a bit of a warm-up, seeing how it all shakes out. Format is best of 1, so only one match here. And the way it works is one player selects faction and the other player selects the map. Excuse me. So I believe Hans selected OKW. And so that would mean Jove selected Kholodny Ferma. But interestingly enough, Jove also going for British forces. I don't know about this choice. I mean, he is rank 1 British forces, so maybe he knows something I don't, but even with that recent change to their received accuracy, I still think they're the weakest faction. Their abilities to clear garrisons very lackluster. And if OKW does rush the Lukes, they do have a hard time countering it. Anyway, we'll have to see how Jove gets on here. Early householding here from Jove on the munitions, very commonplace for the player on the right hand side to jump into this. Really stalls the action, makes it impossible, but well, basically impossible for this player on the left to capture their munitions. Also quite easy to jump out of this and harass this cutoff point here. Looks like Hans is just playing around that though at this stage, not wanting to take unnecessary losses, trying to engage against that. At the same time, here comes Jove bringing in a second squad, just doing one squad capping. Hans getting caught out here on the road, taking that extra damage. The received accuracy changes on the road, and they did take quite a bit of damage on those terms, even though it was only a couple volleys from those infantry sections. And a fair amount of damage. Hans going very heavily into Volksgrenadiers. There's 4 Volk squads. So that's interesting. Interesting to see. We see Jove going for 3 infantry sections and then into a Vickers, which is now doing some backcapping. So I guess Jove wasn't expecting aggressive play. If you are expecting aggressive play, Vickers early is a decent choice. Try and shut down those early squads with some suppression. Oh! Once they're put to retreat, took a nasty volley from that infantry section. Now they're moving towards the cutoff. Oh, but I was trying to come in from the side, try and cap this house back. He really wants this house, but can't have it. Jove staying aggressive. And this is important for Jove to hold on to these garrisons because, as I said, British forces have such trouble clearing garrisons themselves that he loses control of these. He's gonna... I mean, they're basically Hans's for the rest of the game, until he gets some kind of vehicle out at least. Very rare that you see a mortar pit in 1v1s also. Oh, this could be trouble. Infantry section spots the battle group going down. Looks like Jove needs to bring this squad over as well. Only 3 windows, so only 3 squad members from this squad are going to be shooting at this. That is slightly lowering their DPS, but it's a lot safer to be in there. They'll take a lot less damage themselves. In comes some Sturms from Hans, trying to get close, try and get the maximum DPS out of those. So he knows they're not going to be shooting at the Sturms, they're going to be shooting at the battle group. Doesn't have to worry about taking damage. Oh, that was so close. Oh my god. Battle group does go up, but that's what, maybe 10% health. Jove was kind of lucky there as well, getting that squad away. Hans jumped into the house trying to finish them off on retreat. Unsuccessful though. At the same time, Hans doing some harassment here in the south, getting control of this fuel. And Jove is outgunned here. 2 Volk squads. Oh, is that a sniper I see rolling onto the field for Jove? Does need that thing to start working on these squads.
Point is being overrun.
But Hans going for this cut-off play. Oh, no, here comes the Vickers. Oh, and he does just manage to suppress on that burst. There's the thing with the Vickers, does have very long burst durations. So sometimes it can take a long time before it suppresses a squad. A similar suppression per burst to an MG42, but because the burst duration is so long, gives a lot of time for you to get out of its arc before you actually get suppressed. It does do a lot of damage though in return. That is one of its benefits. The Jove now trying to get some VPs under his control here in the north. It needs to. He's already lost almost 200 VPs. He's very far behind. In that respect, holding on to those garrisons did cost him a lot of VPs. And that is what happens sometimes when you prioritize garrison control. Especially when the garrisons in this case... yeah, I mean, you've got a squad and a garrison that can't be capping. Hans outgunned here in the south, probably going to have to retreat. No, here comes the Volks from the north. Where's the sniper? Sniper was in the centre, now returned to the south, but I don't think it's going to get there in time. Jove needs to bring this infantry section. Here it comes now. Snipers, ooh, that would be very risky to come down through here. Looks like he's gonna try. No, I'm gonna try that risk. It's saying very hard for the sniper to operate in the sector. It could very easily be ambushed around here. Jove doesn't want to risk losing it.
300 points remaining.
Tried to bring around the south, unsuccessful. We see a flak half track from Hans. Looks like it took one shot from the AT gun though. He's got to get out of there, doesn't want to lose that. Looks like it's trying to work on this squad as they advance, but Sturms around from the south force that retreat. So the AT gun now under some pressure from these Volks. They should get out of there. He's backing along here, and there's no escape for it along this route. They are blocked by this fence, but those Volks will not chase any further. Vickers now covering that retreat. Still Hans off to a great start here in terms of map control. He's in a good spot, and VP's huge lead. This can happen with Brits. Seems to happen in my games a lot. Just very far behind in terms of VPs in the early game, and then hope that something turns around. Interesting to see Jove now going for Vanguard. One of the most popular ones, I suppose. Against OKW, I feel you pretty much have to go Vanguard for the Crocodile or the AVRE. You need something to counter that OKW infantry. Those are your two best options.
We're losing a capture point.
So we see Jove has scouted that mine, but doesn't want to get too close to it because, surprise, there's a huge ambush of Volks units right behind that corner. A few good bursts off on that infantry section, but now the sniper is rotating to try and deal with that. Hopefully line up a couple choice shots. Once again, Hans in this awkward, good spot down here, avoiding that sniper fire with all these line of sight blockers. And that could almost be a white there. No, I think it's going to be alright. Very, very close though. Sniper gets one shot off. On backpedal to safety. Because also backpedaling, and so is the 6-pounder. Black half track's finally repaired, back up to full health. Looks like that's moving to the south. So is the 6-pounder though. Nice awareness from Jove. Black half track's trying to set up here. Gets half a burst off and now it's backing away, trying to reposition. The glider in a very defensive position here from Jove will allow him to reinforce as he comes out of his base, but unlikely to be targeted down by Hans in that defensive position. But that's good because he needs that. He wants to be able to build those commandos and the medics in the future. Doesn't want to have to spend another 540 just to bring in an air landing officer. That being said, the air landing officer's officer charge ability, I believe, is like incredibly good at the moment. So that's probably another reason why Jove is going for Vanguard. Let's make use of that ability. It's kind of like what's that?
We have 200 points remaining.
On Me by the captain, but kind of even better. Very cheap as well, as you can see, only 15 munitions. So engagement here. Hans drops a model though. I think they were out of cover. I think those infantry sections will end up winning that. Sniper's trying to work on this squad in the garrison. Remember, you have to attack move into the garrison. You cannot right click on it. Unfortunate bug there. Do just right click on it and we'll just shoot at the house rather than the units inside the house. Oh, there we go. Next with the flak half track. That being said, the critical shot has now moved to vet 1, so can't stun that black half track or damage its engine yet. Needs a tiny bit more experience before he can do that. One more shot and he will be able to make that happen. Hunt's continuing to put a hell of a lot of pressure in terms of VPs. About to get 2 VPs under his control, also making a play for this one in the north. May win this engagement. One of those Stone Pioneers gets close. Very close. Yep, there we go. Couple of hits. Hunt's getting aggressive here. Pops up some Fallschirmjäger trying to target that sniper, I imagine. Ooh, but the sniper's making mincemeat out of them. Hunt's trying to get out of there. Trying to knock out the 6-pounder, but these folks, they do have the Shrek. They don't have that much anti-infantry firepower. They're going to have to get out of there. Here comes the air landing officer. Very good close range damage. And what is that retreat path? It looks like the flak half track blocked the retreat and they take a long path, taking a lot of damage from the air landing officer. Black half track waiting on the other side though, doing a decent amount of damage to the garrison, but not too much to the squad in the garrison. Recently changed that so it only shoots up one model at a time.
Mortars are ready to create smoke screens for any vehicles that need crew repairs.
Oh, long range grenade there does, I mean, quite a lot of damage, only gets 2 models. Here comes the 6-pounder, misses that shot, lucky for Hans, and he's going to backpedal away though, doesn't want to take too much more damage. Also got a lot of low health squads, doesn't have much manpower on the bank to reinforce them either. So this could be a chance for Jove to recapture some territory, and he desperately needs it. If we look at the map here, he's got most of his important resource sectors, but needs those VPs because he's so far behind. Sure, HQ from Hans in quite a bold spot here, honestly. Could be vulnerable to push through the centre with double AT guns from Jove. Jove now bringing out a Cromwell. And still a fair way away from an answer. Probably going to go for a Jagdpanzer, I think. He's got a decent amount of infantry. He can fight toe-to-toe with Jove's infantry, but what he cannot do is fight toe-to-toe with his tank. Yeah, but that's the thing, this Jagdpanzer is still very cheap. 135 fuel, if you compare that to the Panzer IV or the Panther. and possesses excellent anti-tank capabilities. As the only tank that didn't get a fuel increase after the hotfix. Curiously, probably should do if you compare that to say the SU-85, and it's a lot better. And I believe the SU-85 is 140 fuel, so. And also more manpower, I think. Oh no, this I think it's 380 manpower. Still, best tank destroyer for a bargain price. Panzer is a strong choice against the Cromwell. Cromwell on the field now, chasing away these squads. Both of them on full health though, and Jove playing it safe here knows that this is a pretty good spot for a mine, so is this one. Gotta be careful. There's his sweep. Okay, sweeper is retreating. Looks like now Jove making use of this glider's forward retreat point. I mean, it's only a short distance there, but any advantage he can get, he's making use of. Trying to shorten that retreat path. Focus repositioning here. This is dangerous. Hunt's getting in range for another flame grenade. This could go down here. In fact, it looks like it might. Oh, yes, it does. That was so risky. That low health Vickers trying to reset that up, and that's a huge win for Hans. Here comes the Cromwell trying to stop this from happening. Oh, what's he doing though? It looks like he's going in for a crush on this squad instead. Forces the retreat, but I don't know if he'll be able to wipe this Vickers now on retreat. Turrets just cannot shoot. What is going on here with this turret? Needs to get a wipe here in return, otherwise it's going to be in big trouble. Keeps missing though. Now he goes in for a crush. Oh, look at that huge crush! Needs to target this squad. What's he doing? Why is he backing away? Oh, there was an opportunity gone begging there for Jove. Could have got a wipe there, I think. And instead he loses his Vickers, getting nothing in return apart from a few kills. So he has got 2 of the VPs under his control, which is very important because he's low on VPs. Also 2 of the fuels under his control. He's starting to make some headway, but that being said, Hans is now bringing out his Panzer IV, and that will swing the part of the game back into his favour. Hans also has a lot of Shreks, so he has plenty of anti-tank, will be able to outgun this Cromwell. Looks like that was the air landing officer's recon plane coming in. Very cheap ability, only 30 munitions. Start surveying the battlefield, probably spotting that Panzer IV. Oh, and he manages to clear the infantry support gun, but here comes the P4. Cromwell's got to get out of there. I don't think he's got time to kill that. P4 bounces first shot, Cromwell penetrates. Here comes Mega side squad from the side. Looks like he wants to get that Panzerfaust on it, but this infantry section is making short work of that squad, and he cannot get in range for a Panzerfaust. Is that... Oh, he's playing a risky game. He wants to kill this P4 with this Cromwell, but there's a lot of Shrek squads arriving in support, and looks like he's going to have to back away. I think I heard some artillery coming in from the sniper. Looks like that was on that garrison. I don't think he managed to kill anything though. Good to see Jove making use of all of these abilities as well. The landing officer's recon and sniper's artillery. Quite rare to see those 2 abilities. You see some commandos now from Jove. So he's got pretty good anti-infantry capabilities. He's going to have to be diligent with his 6-pounder placement though to deal with this P4 and flak half-track combination. It's like Hans may be thinking, maybe I'll just go for the VP drain here. He's in a commanding situation in terms of VPs and he doesn't have far to go. Has to be the one making the plays here, otherwise he's going to lose. Got to pair up his Cromwell. Looks like he's going for a second Cromwell, so 2 medium tanks, and with those two, might be able to overwhelm this P4. Just needs to get some mines down, also needs to keep his Shrek squads handy, which he's doing quite well at right now. Khan's making a play for this southern VP, and if he does get a triple cap running, that would be big trouble. We've got the air landing officer nearby. And there's also a mine here. Ooh, it's 3 members, air landing officers called to duty. Probably should come around from this angle. He's not, he's just going to go straight there, and Hans quickly retreats after spotting that air landing officer. Nice reaction times there from Hans. Pounder gets one shot off. Cromwell advancing. Got 2 Shrek squads here. Where's the second Cromwell? Still in base, it looks like. No. Completed repairs. Needs to get that in the mix. Sniper working on these stern pioneers pretty effectively. Here comes Hans's advance. He's pushing deep here. 6 Pounder's in trouble now, taking shots from the flak half track. Where's that second Cromwell? It's in the centre. Needs to get that into this engagement. Sniper gets killed there by the P4. Huge win for Hans, and if he can kill this 6 Pounder as well, I think that might be game. Here comes the Cromwell, finally coming into this engagement. Next to the rear, and he manages to block the P4. P4 pathing, having huge amounts of issues. What is this? No, the Cromwell misses. He needs to chase with this Cromwell, otherwise it's... No, he misses again! Hits this tractor instead, and that P4 is going to get away. Huge win there for Hans. So lucky. 2 Cromwell shots missing a P4. That being said, they don't have that good of a chance to penetrate in the first place because of that increased armor of the OKW P4, but still, huge win there for Hans. Picking up the sniper, clearing the 6 Pounder, and doing severe damage to these 2 tanks. Luckily, Jove is going to be able to make use of this vehicle crew repairs ability. Get these back onto the field very quickly. Probably should be repairing this one, so they both come online at the same time, because I feel like he needs to use both these tanks in conjunction. Can't send them out one at a time. And wow, what a huge misplay, sending that second Cromwell to the centre rather than to the north. If he'd sent that to the north earlier, would have gone much better for Jove there, but unfortunately that was not the case.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
Jove now down to under 100 VPs, 96. Hans continuing to put pressure on the southern VP, and because Hans's forward med truck is so close to central VP, it makes it so hard for Jove to push the centre.
Reporting in.
I think a lucky stray shot there kills the teller. Still, this almost bedding up quite nicely up to Vet 2. Increased accuracy and rate of fire on the main gun. That's a pretty nice benefit. Somehow, Jove does manage to cap the center VP, even though there was an MG34 there. Try and prevent it. Looks like Hunt is going to go for the Jagdpanzer now. It's going to be a good team, but it's 3 Cromwells now for Jove. Big armoured force. They also got 2 engineers to repair them up. That's good. If you've got this much armour, you need that added repair power. Can't make it do with one squad, and you don't want to rely on this because 100 munitions is a lot. Can't afford to be busting that off all the time. Need that extra munition for mines, and of course these abilities such as grenades. And I think what Jove needs to do here is try bait Hans's vehicles over some mines. In fact, pretty much both ways. They need their opponent's vehicles to run over these mines, and that should do it. Oh, look at that! He's a millimetre away from that mine. Wow, that is crazy good luck there for Jove. Maybe bad luck, because if he'd run over it, he probably would have been able to retreat quite easily there on the road, but if he runs over it once Hans rotates to the north, things could go very badly. Oh, now Jove's setting up a nice fighting position here. He's got lots of sandbags. He's in a good spot to try and defend against Hans's pushes on the north. Jagdpanzer now in the north. Oh, he's trying to knock out those commandos with the Jagdpanzer. They're a hard task. So it looks like we're going to see one tank, the highly vetted tank in the south, trying to repel Hans's attacks there, and 2 Cromwells in the north, trying to battle against Hans's main army. And at the same time, this squad trying to do harassment on the central VP. Hans in a commanding position though. Oh, look at that! Nice hit from the infantry support gun, and that's going to be early retreat there from Jove. Doesn't want to risk losing any more models, can't afford to drain too much manpower. And it looks like there's going to be a withdrawal from Jove in the north there, feeling like Hans is going to overwhelm him. Steve's going to make a play on the centre. I feel like Jove could probably do with another AT gun. Oh, how did that get down so low? Hasn't got many kills though, this half-track. Only 2 kills, but has been doing a fair amount of damage to squads and also suppressing them. So in that respect he has got a bit of value out of it, despite the kill count looking to the contrary. Jove having a bit of trouble here microing all these Cromwells, and they're all quite low here. Needs to get those repaired. Oh, he's going to push through the centre with them. Cromwells are very fast in conjunction with these roads that are around. Oh, look at that lucky shot there. Almost knocks out that squad because of a shoe mine going off. Oh, but does not connect on the follow-up, and taking a few Jagdpanzer shots. Trying to get out of there. Look at this pathing though. He's doing a pirouette instead. Exposes his rear armour to the Panzerschreck. Manages to knock out that heavy cover there though. That's good win. Here comes the Jagdpanzer though down the road. He's feeling bold. Cromwell's in an unsafe position, but he misses! He misses! That could have been the killing shot on that Cromwell. Oh, he runs over a mine here in the south, but he might be able to get a triple tap running. Jove making a desperate play here for the centre. Nice positioning on that 6-pounder, connecting with the Jagdpanzer. What is this P4 up to? P4 is just holding down the north, and that's a good spot to be because here comes a big push to infantry sections, but they quickly get suppressed by that Vickers. They have to retreat. As I was saying, I think Jove maybe needs another AT gun, but it looks like he's going to try save up for the Crocodile instead. Doesn't have enough population space to be able to call that in though. He's going to have to lose something before he can call in that Crocodile. Still has about a minute before he can do that anyway, so minute and a half before he can call that in, so doesn't have to worry about losing the squad immediately.
To take a point from us.
And once he does get that Crocodile, his Royal Engineers are going to be stretched very thin, and maybe a good idea to start banking up some munitions so he can afford to use this vehicle crew repair. Oh, no, here we go. Wants to do the simultaneous repair and cap of this point. Not having much success though. I think he's stretched a bit thin here. I mean, these players have been playing for probably 7 hours by now, close to. I mean, they have had decent breaks in between each game, but still a very long time to be playing, and I'm sure fatigue is starting to set in at this point. Cromwell's feeling bold, going in, connects with the P4. 6-pounder's also in a good spot. They both connect. This could be a dead P4. Cromwell needs to chase here. Oh, that's it. Cooked up. P4 goes down. I'm not sure what Hans was looking at there. Need to retreat. And the P4 is dead. almost picks up that squad on retreat there, and that's a good win for Jove. Looks like Hans might have been focusing on this engagement in the south there. Gets engine damage onto this, and oh no, that is going to be the ability activated once again for Jove. Try and repair that tank in the south as quick as possible. Two Shrek squads here though, they are firing through the smoke. And also drops in a flame grenade there. Wellingtons do manage to retreat. Here comes the Croc though. I'm not sure. Will they be able to out-repair it? Here comes the Cromwell to the rescue. He needs to try and crush these squads. It's so low. Will he be able to kill this Cromwell? Oh, look at that crush. Gets most of the squad. They have to retreat. One more Shrek shot. And he does. He connects and he kills it. Huge. I mean, that was the vetted out Cromwell goes down, and that's so important for Hans because he lost his P4 there. Needed that win because, I mean, with 3 Cromwells and a Crocodile, I think that might have been the game. I think that would have been an overwhelming armor force for Jove, but Hans stays in the game. Needs to keep vetting up this Jagdpanzer though. Needs to keep that repaired. Doesn't have any Stern Pioneers anymore. It also does not have the truck. So this Jagdpanzer is in a bit of trouble here. Hans instead prioritizing a P4. And you can see how tanky that Crocodile is. Look at how little damage the Jagdpanzer does to it. Got plenty of health. Ooh. Panzerfaust on this Cromwell in the south. Also Shrek's connecting with its rear armor. Now trying to face its frontal armor. Hope to bounce a couple of these Shrek shots. No, not successful, but here comes the Crocodile to the rescue. Oh, but here comes the P4 and 2 Shreks connect with the rear armor. This could be devastating. P4 senses an opportunity. Cromwell's trying to back away. Where's the other Cromwell? Now rotating to the south. Need an AT gun here though. Here comes Cromwell, gonna open up on the rear arm of the P4 if he tries to chase. Crocodile's trying back to safety. Looks like Cromwell's coming in, trying to get a flank on the Jagdpanzer. Destroyed engine! Whoa! So unlucky for Jove there. Destroyed engine on the Cromwell. Oh my god, if that hadn't happened, he would have got round to the rear arm of the Jagdpanzer, probably would have taken it out, but instead, down goes the Cromwell, and things are starting to fall apart here for Jove. There's his 6-pounder. 6-pounder is nearby, but in a bad spot here. Cromwell, everything's bouncing off this P4. Oh, look at that. Everything's bouncing off this P4's armor. Jagdpanzer's just behind. Oh, he's trying to fire through the hedges. Unsuccessful, though. Oh, and the Cromwell bounces as well. Oh, and everything's going wrong for Jove here. He just cannot kill these tanks. Everything's bouncing. Everything's missing. I mean, the destroyed engine. Hans getting very lucky. Here we go. Sets up for a shot, but he gets cleared before he can get the finishing shot on the Jagdpanzer. Now Hans is going to kill this AT gun, and Jove's army's just been shattered. He's lost 2 Cromwells and his Crocodile. Hans doing some good work there, and we can see that reflected in army size. Hans at 81 to Jove's 55. Huge win. Oh no, he's used this crew repair again. And he's taking a lot of fire here. Where is the... No, Hans's tank's nowhere near. So this will run out now. And he will be able to get to safety. No, he's going to go in for a crush instead. Going to expose his rear armor. What's he doing? Going to lose this Cromwell as well. No, he will be able to get to safety. That's one benefit of the Cromwell. Very speedy tank. But that's going to be game. He runs out of VPs. And wow. Hans got off to a great start there, and Jove could never quite peg it back. He looked like he was in a commanding position, but a few lucky bits of RNG there for Hans, killing those Cromwells, and ultimately manages to drive Jove out. So Hans will be the winner of the ESL Kickoff Cup, and hopefully this is just a taste of things to come. from this tournament. Let's have a look at the stats a bit. Yeah, there we can see, look at that. Jove's army just fell off a cliff right there as he lost all those Cromwells and the Churchill. Anyway guys, that's it for me. If you'd like your game to be cast by me, details in the video description below. Otherwise I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.